Everybody, good morning. Welcome to the last day of 2024. Hopefully, you got everything done in 2024 that you expected because, well, today's the last day and tomorrow brings 2025. Wow. Wow. I got my monster this morning and I'm here to say Happy New Year. This is a regular market day today. We'll be open till 4 p.m. as normal, Eastern Time, and then close tomorrow. So no trades tomorrow, and then we're back open on Thursday for another Monday on a Thursday, and then so it's like we get a Friday today, kind of, but no OPEX. Then we get a Monday again on a Thursday, like we did last week, and then we get Friday, and that'll be the first OPEX operation options expiration in 2025. Wow. I'll tell you what. Thank you all for being here. This year was pretty big for me. And just a lot of things happening in the background, a lot of things just working out. And I appreciate all of you being here, following me, all the support along the way. Hopefully, a few of you, hopefully you made some money. And if you haven't figured that out yet, well, it's time to reflect. Like, use this time today and tomorrow to reflect on what you've done. Termite Trading Labs, if you can work on those reports and those, just a statement on how you did and post those to me. You can either do it privately or in the group chat. That'd be super awesome, like we talked about a couple weeks ago. And thank you all. Thank you all for being here. And I look forward to all the things I have planned. Hopefully some cool stuff will come out in 2025. I've got a cool trading challenge I'm going to try to work on, and we'll see if that pans out. I may not share it until after I do the first trial on it, and then I may do it again. We'll see. I've got some cool stuff in the works, and as always, I look forward to it because we're going to make the best year yet, right? Always got to be a best year. Even if 2024 was a really awesome year for you, like David, I know you had a really awesome year. Let's make 2025 even better. Even better. How can we do that? It's up to you. It's up to you. You have to have the mindset that we're going to get it and do even better. So, morning, Sledge, Mark, Don, Donald, Sergio, Dan, Rex, David, Arturo, Rongamer, Darren, Frank, Diane, Will, another Diane, Svenborn, Jason, Joseph. Good to see everybody. Gary, and welcome to the show. All trading involves a substantial risk of loss. Past performance not necessarily indicative of future results. This presentation is intended to be informational, educational, fun, and entertaining, not a recommendation to be buying or selling any financial instrument. So that means no stocks, options, bonds, forex, futures, cryptos, treasuries. Don't long them, don't short them, don't trade them. There's a substantial risk of loss when you do. And I'm talking about trading, not really investing. Some people blur the lines, but I'm a trader. I like to trade. I like to take advantage of relatively short-term opportunities in the markets. Some stuff I do is years long, but most of the stuff I'm looking at is just short duration. If you desire personal financial advice, somebody to tell you what to do, what buttons to push, you need to hire and consult a financial advisor that has that ability to give you advice based on your financial situation. All right, the calendar, we are down to the last day of 2024. Wow. Wow, I say, wow. And looks like it's pretty much a bank holiday most of the world. Tomorrow, pretty much the entire world taking it off. And then we'll be back at it on Thursday. Get some unemployment claims right there before the market opens. And that'll be about it. And we get a little ISM PMI there on Friday after the market opens. But just another benign week. We got to get through this week, and then we're back at it hard and heavy. Normal trading week next week. So if you got any big expectations for the rest of this week, probably ought to check those at the door because next week's where we're going to get it. We're going to get back to normal, and then we'll just be 2 weeks out from inauguration after next Monday. So I don't know. It's shaping up to be some fireworks in 2025. I don't see how they can do massive government spending cuts and not affect the GDP numbers. Will that carry forward into the markets? I don't know. Tesla always has fits when they do massive cuts there. Just think about it a second. In the end, it's usually good, but when it happens, it's pretty rough. And we're talking about potentially hundreds of thousands of people getting cut out of the government. While that's great for, government spending, reducing and getting the debt under control, where do all those people go to work? Those job openings plummeting out the last few weeks. I don't know. And are those people cut out for doing something else? I mean, I've heard for a long time that, being a government employee and being incompetent, that's the bliss right there. You tell me. Are we going to be able to do anything? So, all right. Moving on down. Moving on down the road. S&P 500 has a setup. Let's just go to a clean chart because that's cool. All right. Load, please. There we go. Reload. Close that. Reload. There we go. SPX. We're just going to clean this off really quickly. Turn off the algorithm. Jump down just a little bit. So this was a pretty violent correction right here. That 3 waves up. This 3 waves down. That leaves us at a question mark. Big question mark. Why? This high, this low. We came up to the 786 right here. Now, 3 up, 3 down. There's not really a awesome pattern that fits 3 up, 3 down. Gives me cause for concern. If it's going to continue, we could see this rally right on up here to this level, fail to make a new high, and then get the third move that cleans this all up. This is kind of what's cooking right now in the market. Now, this could also, it kind of overlapped just barely there. Not awesome, but if we break down below these lows, we're probably going down to the daily roadmap line. So there's your first warning. There's your second warning. You put both alerts in there. If we get below them both, more than likely we're going down to the daily roadmap line. Excuse me. All right, clear as that. Here's the resistance at this point, all the way up here, 60.81. If we get up there, I'm not sure we're going out for the extension right now. It's very precarious the way we've set this price action up. Why am I looking at this and not the ES? It's pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Although, yeah, 3 waves up, 3 waves up. Very clear to me. 1, 2, 3 right there. And 1, 2, little baby 3 right there. Now we're at the 15-minute roadmap line. If we poke through, we can take this on up. Looking something like that low, that high, that low. Maybe take us up in this area right here. Could be as low as 61.50 and then go down for the next move. something like 1, 2, and we'd probably go down in this zone right here. The vicinity of the daily roadmap line. Look at that right there. Can't make this stuff up. So this may be the operative path. Like we may rally right like this and then do a big flush right down here. Be super careful for the next several days. All right. Next several days into the new year. This right here could last through inauguration. Like this could take out to the 20th over here. This could last out there. All right. Questions? You can let me know if you got them. That's what I'm staring down right now. That's kind of what I'm concerned about as I watched the price action yesterday. All right. NQ. About the same thing. Kind of about the same thing setting up here. Do still have allergies getting me a little bit. Sorry for the gruff voice. Been sneezing and all sorts of stuff like crazy. So if that's the 1, 2, 3, we could get continuation down now. If we rally this on up higher. Might be like that. And we push down just for a nominal lower low. If we rally, that right there, hold that resistance. Something like that. That's what it looks like. That's just me looking at the patterns, looked at these patterns for years and years and years. That's what I see right now as the potential paths. Highest probability path forward. And Russell, golly, man. This looks like it might do the same kind of little thing. Maybe come up shy of the target there. Maybe only get into this. I mean, we could make it all the way up there. That little pop right there. So we could see a pop in the next few days in the market. If we do, be very, very careful if we start turning down again. CL tried to go for the breakouts. Trying to do it. Trying to do the thing. We have the resistance, the bigger resistance right up here at the roadmap line, the daily roadmap line. We'll see if we can get there. That's the key. We get above that, probably go up to test that high from right back over there. And we start getting above these highs. Yeah, we'll test that high, test that high, test that high. It looks a lot like the Tesla set of Tesla highs. If we can start breaking through them, we'll probably rally on up here, somewhere around 89 or 90. GC. Oh, this is a precarious position here. If we hold above and we break back above that high right there, resistance right there for the 618, get above that, probably all clear to go on up to about 2,900. If for some reason we start being soft right here, get below this trend line, probably coming back down to at least the roadmap line, probably make a nominal lower low than we made a few weeks ago, maybe even down to this area down here. So we got on gold. A few people yesterday want to know about silver. There you go. That's where we're probably going to push on down a little lower. Nothing really changed. If we do this further decline, I'll probably add some more to it. Right there. It's not really magic. I mean, I drew these levels on here a couple weeks ago. Bitcoin's interesting though. Let's talk about Bitcoin for a minute. Yesterday, I put an auto alert for Crypto Power Plays and for Termar Trading Lab. The downside technically met the qualifications right there to be finished. All right, think about that a second. Met the technical minimum requirements to be finished on the downside. Now, as my copywriter said, what happened to those lower prices around the roadmap line? Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. A very violent, fast retrace. Went a little deep, but that's classic for a wave 2. And then we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making a higher high already. This is starting to look like some bullish price action, reversing off of this low right here. Can it still go lower? You betcha. You betcha. When we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, it absolutely could be just a short-term rally here. But in the small time frames, that looked like we were going to get a pop, at least in the short term here. That's what we're doing. The next big major key resistance on the upside, we have to get through that 618 level. Right up there at 101,000. If we get through it, going higher. We may do this bullish rally right up into it, just like on ES, just like on NQ, just like on Russell. All these things coming together. Bitcoin, risk on, risk off asset. We may rally right up to that level and then go down. All right. Any questions? What I'm seeing? The point where you got to stay nimble, stay quick, keep a watch on. This is not one where you can just stick your head in the sand and just wait. If you're going to be in this, if you're in for 15,000 and this is just a little correction, you don't care, that's cool. Close it up. Don't pay attention to it. We may come down here right after the first. In fact, it could go down there today, but I doubt it. Looks like we're on the path to go retest that 618 level. First move down, retrace, next move down. All right. Again, any questions? Throw them in the chat. Chat's awful quiet this morning. So that's what we got with Bitcoin. Right there. Looking for that retrace. And then we'll find out. Like if we break through, it could be all clear. If we start retracing, well, watch out for below. Watch out for that roadmap line. Watch out below. That's the big key right now. If you're in, and this could, remember that here's the futures, but the actual spot market could do this rally up in here. Could rally up that 618 while the market's closed tomorrow. And then start back down. And you can't do squat about it until Thursday or Friday. All right. Consider what you're playing and how you're playing it and what you're trying to take advantage of. This little correction could go fast. If we get some massive year-end rally that takes us up to those 618 levels across S&P 500, NASDAQ, Russell, Bitcoin, we might start the year with a flush later this week. Ethereum still not looking awesome here. We have the resistance right up here. We may in fact rally up here and do that. Like these are like, I'm seeing the same pattern across all these different tickers. Be super careful. All right. I know uncertainty is not what everybody wants. You want clarity. That's why you come to me. You want clarity. the clarity is there's uncertainty in what we're about to do. That's the bottom line. These are uncertain times. It's a low volume week. The market loves to screw as many people as it possibly can at the same time. It's just part of the way the market works. What's the reason? There's no reason. That's the beauty of this thing. It's our collective consciousness, the hive mind of all people participating in the market. Like it or not, that's the way it works. Once you can decouple from the news and all the things and the reasons, you're going to do way, way better. NKD, this really looks like we're going to experience a return back to the lows. This one closed the day under the 20 level. S5FI. We're starting to meet the requirements for a reversal. Not just on the stocks above the 20-day, but on the stocks above the 50-day. We're meeting all the requirements for a reversal. So once whatever this crud is that we flush through, we may experience a massive rally higher, maybe at all-time highs. And this one pushed down to almost 50% right there. Stocks about the 200-day. So it's real interesting, the whole setup here. Now, I go pull everything moving up $2 more in the pre-market, put it on the gainers list, down $2 more, put it on the decliners list, and we go through it looking for any type of opportunities. The list is not very long today, so I probably won't be long-winded here on this New Year's Eve day. Excuse me. Nose running, voice all gruff. MSTR still looks like it's going to head toward the roadmap line. I warned about this starting however many weeks ago. Back over here. Now here we are down here, and it's not far to go. This could do one nice big fast spike and then be done. Good. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't have to do anything. ASML, despite being on the poppers list, still looking for this to go to the bottom of the box, around 600. FTAI, ooh, interesting. Here's the opportunity, if we get above this 154 level, to trade for new high at 186. Possibly even higher, bigger picture target. Still hanging out up here at 220. The FNGU, getting a little chop. Still looks like that's 1, 2, 3, and probably going to get a move down here in this 530 area before we can pop again. Coin, still gunning for the roadmap line. Tesla still chopping in here. We may get a little bit more flush down to 385. Retest that whole setup prior highs before we can move higher again. They should be releasing, I don't know if they'll come out tomorrow or Thursday or Friday, but they're probably going to very, very quickly release how many vehicles they sold in Q4 2024. We'll see if they beat 2023. It's down to a few thousand vehicles. They're really pushing hard to try to move enough vehicles to beat 2023. If you need a Tesla and you could take delivery today, there are some banging deals. I mean, just amazing, epic deals going right now. I don't expect those to necessarily carry forward into the new year. So, VRSN, VeriSign, sloppy charts. That's a sloppy 5 up, a sloppy 3 down, and we may go lower. There. MSTX paid a dividend today. and took a whack. Just be careful. That can come all the way back down to this 15 area. APM. Nice little pop. That's been a dumpster fire. Reverse split in there. I wouldn't mess with this. Just not for me. Cold. Well, just, excuse me. Natural gas. Check out natural gas. Yep. Holding that $4 area. So I kind of expect this, while we could rally higher, I kind of expect this to be the top and we give it back up to the roadmap line. That's kind of what I expect at this point. That would be my primary expectation. If we do anything more bullish, I mean, I was warning people not to get hyped up on natural gas. Not a couple people like to come and ask me about advice. Goose being one of them, caught his attention. I was like, I'd probably stay away. I'm not in natural gas right now. I think it's probably going to retrace. Cold, probably going to spike. You could pick up a few shares of this, probably make some money as it comes back up. Gorilla. Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Tape. Reverse split. No, that's not Gorilla Glue. That's packaged software. Let's see what they are. Looks like a bunch of crap to me. Well, if they cut government spending, since they provide software for government stuff, that's probably go. Connell, leverage coin, probably coming on down to the 618 retrace right there. If we do, that's an opportunity. If you didn't get in before, if we pop down there, hold that area right there, probably going up in a big way. PTIR, caution is advised. We can retrace that one pretty violently. Saw some people out banging the drums like, oh, I nailed PLTR, blah, 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 blah. I've been bullish for years and it's going to keep going. And watch out for a deep retrace here. We can retrace that one pretty violently right there. DXYZ. As soon as the party's over, this one's coming back down. Just be careful. Dave, probably coming back for the roadmap line. Boyle, bouncing off the roadmap line. Watch for this to be declining again. It's a declining asset. That's ultra leveraged natural gas. Be careful. And MSTZ, 2x inverse. So this is 2x short on MSTR. If you want to try to catch some of the money on the decline, potential that this will pop, at least at a 2x leverage. So if we're looking at, let's just talk about it really quickly. Like, how do you know where the target would be? Got to run back up. Look at this. We've got a potential drop from here to there, 27%. So MSTZ, possibly 2x leverage inverse. Yeah, 40%, 40, 45, 50%, possibly up to 34-ish. Not giant, but there you go. Potential, if you think MSTR is going to the roadmap line, there's a way to play the downside without doing options. A little bit of leverage. All right. That's the list, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Be safe tonight. Don't be out there doing bad things like drinking and driving. And I'll be back again with you on Thursday. No 30 minutes of awesome tonight. I'm not going to do that on New Year's Eve. Sorry. I'm going to spend it with my family. And I'll be back again with you on the 2nd. Same bad time, same bad channel, right here for the Morning Monster. We'll get after it on the 2nd of January, 2025, and try to crush this market together. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you in Discord or on the 2nd right here on